In this first look video, we are going to check out ScreenGlow Image Editor, which is a plugin for WordPress that allows you to edit images right from your WordPress media library. So you don't necessarily need to go out and use another tool just for editing your image. You can stay right there in your WordPress dashboard and edit your images. There's also some features from this plugin as far as what you can do with your images that you may not have had with the current tools you're using to edit your images, right? So two really cool aspects of this plugin. Design4WP is the vendor behind this plugin, and they are a partner of InfluenceWP. They've got two exclusive deals, one for ScreenGlow and one for Link Central. So check those out. So quick bit of housekeeping before we continue on with the vendor website here and then actually look at the solution together for the first time. First look videos cover solutions we have no prior experience with. They show vendors how new users experience their product and services for the very first time. They show users our experience with the initial setup, and we'll offer any best practices that we may come across. These videos are unedited. We click record and then publish whatever comes out. These are not official tutorials, although they contain tutorial aspects in a lot of cases. These videos will contain no affiliate links. So in the description of this video, you will find no affiliate links. These videos are not sponsored. We are not paid to create these types of videos. If you would like videos like this or other types of videos created for your business, we make it super easy and free to become a lifetime partner of InfluenceWP. Go to influencewp.com/partners. Okay, so let's go ahead and just poke around the product page here on the Design4WP website. So it's design4wp.com. And we are in, obviously the ScreenGlow Image Editor page. We see here you have the ability to create mockups, resize images, apply background colors, patterns, image cropping, add a radius, all sorts of things here. Under Premium, we see that you can save presets. So you create a design that you like, and you can quickly apply those presets to other designs in the future. We also have the ability to use more frames and patterns. Looks like more advanced image cropping, some role management. So if you only want your administrators to be able to use this plugin, you can do that, for example, and so on and so forth. Diving down into the footer, I see a newsletter. If you want to sign up for that, you can follow them on Twitter and X and Pinterest. I want to check out the contact form here, and then they have an affiliate program if that's something you're interested in. I'm also looking for some documentation, which I'm not seeing in the footer. So let's go back to the header area. Under our products, there we go. So we've got some documentation here, and we're looking for ScreenGlow docs. All right, I'm going to leave this pulled up on my screen in case we need it. Really quick, just looking at the contact page, we've got a nice and easy to use contact form. So I always like to see that we can easily reach out to the vendors, and we can. Okay, let's check this out. So I've got a test site spun up. I've got ScreenGlow Premium installed and the license already activated. There was nothing to show you on the initial, like once I activated, there was nothing I needed to show you guys there. So we'll just go ahead and roll through with the settings. Okay, so it looks like we've got 3 options to integrate this with WordPress. Media library paste. So you can paste images directly into the media library. That's cool. There's a media library button. So it looks like we're going to see some sort of a ScreenGlow button in the media library to kick this stuff off. And then last up is a media modal tab. Show ScreenGlow tab in media selection modals. So for that, I'm guessing, let's say you're in the WordPress block editor, or maybe even a page builder or whatever, and you have an image element. There's probably going to be a ScreenGlow tab according to this that comes up, and you can work directly from that. All right, so let's check that part out. Let's check all these out. So the first one's self-explanatory, being able to paste into the media library. Let's check out this media library button. So I'm going to go over to the media library. And here we go. So here's a button right here that's going to kick things off. Lastly, let's check this out. Media modal tab. So let's fire up a post. Let's drop in the image block. There we go. And what can we do here? Got media library, insert from URL, options. So that's self-explanatory. Upload, media library. Oh, here we go. So once you're in there, you get this tab. Okay. Okay. Cool. So that's how you get to the tabbed option there. Very cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll just go back to the media library. Let's fire up this. Actually, let's go back to the settings. We didn't finish our settings. So this was the roles that I talked about earlier. So if you just want this to be, the administrator to be able to use those, then that's where you would do that. Default file type is WebP, and I think that is a good choice to have as the default file type. It is the common denominator across all platforms right now. WebP is, as far as compatibility, using one of the latest performant image file types, right? Is WebP. AVIF is getting closer and closer all the time. But WebP is a great place to start. Depending on your platform, you're gonna need to use a JPEG or PNG, however it is that you guys say that. I always say ping and JPEG. But yeah, WebP is a great default file type to start with. So just be cognizant of this when you're working with your media, what file type you're working in. But obviously, this is just setting a default file type, and we should be able to choose whatever we want, okay, within, specific images. Okay, let's go back to the media library. I'm just going to click on ScreenGlow again here, and I'm going to choose an image from the library. All right, let's see what we've got here. So this unlocks a bunch of stuff. Let's start here on the left-hand side. Looks like we've got a rectangle tool. So if you want to draw a rectangle, and then you can adjust the width and the color. If we want to do a circle, we can do that. Same thing, adjust the color and the width. Looks like we've got text. If we want to type something on here, test. We can change the size. It would be cool if there was in the future, some more fluid typography options here, or just different options like rim and whatnot. We can do fonts. So we can choose some fonts there. That's cool. If we want to draw some arrows, we can draw some arrows. There we go. That's cool. And you can adjust the width, the color. You get the idea here. All right. Then the last step here, we can add numbers. That's cool. To add another one, and this one we can change the number. So you can see how easy this would be to do, like a step-by-step guide. So really cool. So step 1, 2, 3, draw some arrows. What, doing tutorials, or if you're just mocking up something for a client, you get the idea here. Okay. Let's remove all of this from here, our screen. So that's cool too. Look how easy it is to remove this stuff. That's nice. And let's start here now on the right-hand side under presets. We don't have any presets going, so we'll circle back to that. Canvas size, fit to image. And then you've got some options here. You can add a custom canvas size. So that's really cool. We'll just leave the default. We can adjust the size. Then we've got down here under frames, we've got none. We can add a browser frame, kind of like a stacked frame. And then we've got some other options here for Safari, a futuristic option, and a Windows option. So Microsoft Windows, if you like that look. Let's go back. We'll just set no frame. Next up, we've got an option to do something with the links. Let's click the link. Okay. Not sure what this is going to do. InfluenceWP.com. Okay, so there's our link. Let's press on here. Maybe we need to do a frame. So what's this? Okay, so looks like it's toggling on a light and a dark mode for the frames. All right, let's assign a frame. Oh, there we go. So there's our link, is right there in the frame. Let's set this to light. There we go. That's cool. Okay, so that's frames, and that is link. All right, very cool. So again, if you're doing like a mock-up or instructions or whatever, maybe having that link in there is a cool thing that you want to do. Now, something came up here when I clicked on the image. What's this? That looks like a crop. Okay, that's cool. What was this? That was like a filter icon. Yep, that makes sense. Image filters. So then we can adjust contrast, brightness, saturation, temperature, reset the filters. Super, super cool there. All right, so we've been through the frame. Let's go down to background. Let's do a background. Let's do a fun gradient. Or no, you know what? Looks like we have a color picker here. Let's do the color picker. Can I choose this? No. Oh, wait, here we go. Now select the color picker. There we go. Okay, so now we've got that color in there. And that's our background, but it's not going to show because we're doing full width. So let's slide this size over. There we go. That is cool. Background pattern. Let's do a fun pattern. That's cool. Okay. What's next? Alignment. Middle, center. Okay, that makes self-explanatory, but we can adjust where the stuff goes. Let's go back to the middle. You get the idea. Moving on down, rounded corners. We currently have a 0 pixel rounded corners border radius. Let's slide that all the way to the right. Looks like the max is 25. I think I would like to see options where you could make that as big as you wanted. That'd be really cool. Shadow. Let's add a shadow. That is cool. Again, another feature request is, making this a little more robust, like as far as positioning the shadow, but this is super cool to start. And another feature request would be the color of the shadow, being able to adjust that. I mean, we could go feature request all day long, right? But this out of the box, this is super cool. Like I didn't have to go now to what, I use some other like basic image editing tools. I don't have to do that anymore. As far as this goes, I can just use this. This is checking, pretty much most of the basic boxes that I would do, most of the things I would do on a day, day to day, all day long, basis and editing these images. Sure, there are solutions out there that do all kinds of crazy stuff, right? Like mobile mockups and put the mobile phone frame in there and things like that. But I think you can see how cool this is. Again, this is our default file name here, or file type, I should say. But as you see, we can change that to whatever it is we want. We'll just call this test. Now let's upload it. There we go. And we have our image. Super, super cool. Let's see if we can edit this image. Okay, so then you're back right here into like the WordPress options. So I'm guessing that's it. Once you've printed the image and air quotes, right? And it's kind of like, it is what it is. So now you need to go back over here, fire up ScreenGlow again. Presets is grayed out. Let's go back and open this. No, let's don't do that. ScreenGlow. Let's choose our image again. Okay, there we go. So we can edit the image again. Can we save this as a preset now? Like after the fact? So I guess you know what, you can. Some things you can't do after the fact. So, but you can annotate. So over here on the left-hand side, you can annotate the image. You just can't go back. There's some things you just can't go back and change. So you have to go back to your original image and make some changes here. But can I save this as a preset? Okay, let's call this my preset blue. Save. Okay, so now let's go back over here. Let's edit the original. Nope, let's go back here. I keep wanting to go into the image and then click edit with ScreenGlow. Okay, so let's select our image here again, our original. Now let's go to presets. Let's select my preset blue. Okay, that's selected. Nothing happens. Okay, so maybe you have to save the preset. Let's try this a different way. Maybe you have to save the preset before you, I keep saying print the image. It's not really printing the image, but you know what I mean. So let's just do this. We'll do something really, really quick. Let's just do a black background or whatever color, yeah, that color is. Now let's save this as a preset. Black, save, close, ScreenGlow, select original image. Now, can we apply our black preset? Preset, black. There we go. So that's it. That's what it is. Okay. So you just need to be sure to save it as a preset before you, I keep saying print, before you print the image, before you save the image, right? Okay. All right. One more time. Let's run through ScreenGlow. Just upload an image, select an image from your media library, or paste in an image. Those are your options. Let's select an image, select our original. Let's skip the presets. Let's put a border radius on this. Let's shrink the width a little bit. Let's change the size. Alignment's good. Let's do a bit of a shadow on there. Let's do a background color of like a light off-white so we can see that shadow. Here we go, a little bit of a shadow there. Let's go to presets. Let's call this light shadow. Save. We'll save this image as light shadow. Upload. Cool. Let's go back to ScreenGlow. Let's select our original. Let's go to presets. Let's choose our light shadow. Boom. There we go. Save this as light shadow new, or whatever it is that you would call your image, and boom, just that easy. So you see how convenient and powerful this is. And then later on, if you need to come back into one of your saved images, fire up ScreenGlow, pull up the image, jump over here into the annotation side, drop some text into here. Hey, do this. Or arrows, do this. You get the idea, okay? Super powerful. The convenience of staying within WordPress to be able to do that to your images that fast. Context switching, if you will, avoiding that as much as possible. Super, super cool. Again, this is ScreenGlow from design for WP.com. Check it out. And again, exclusive deal on influencewp.com/deals. Go and grab it. And I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.